Hi everyone, this is Becky from the Sea Science Center. Due to current situation, Sea is closed through April 3rd, but we did want to stay in touch with all our Sea family. So we kind of made an idea that we post a few videos during this time just to stay in touch with you guys. What we're going to be doing today is a really cool chemical reaction. So let's get started. So first I start off with a really giant graduated cylinder. Whenever you do chemistry, and you're measuring any amount of liquid, you're always using a graduated cylinder. This is a big one, and it actually has the milliliters all up the side. So the first chemical I'm going to put in, I'm going to use about 50 milliliters of this, and I'm just going to pour it in. So, 50 milliliters of my mystery chemical. So if you took a look at this, you can see it's clear, colorless. You don't know this, but it is actually odorless. There's no kind of carbonation or anything. It looks very similar to something I hope you're all drinking every day. This looks very similar to water. Water is a chemical. It is made of two different atoms. It has two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. So you might have heard it referred to as H2O. Two hydrogen, one oxygen. Now this is something called hydrogen peroxide. Similar stuff, it's H2O2. So there's two hydrogen and two oxygen atoms. So this makes it a little bit of a different chemical. So this is not something you'd want to drink. This is actually kind of used as a first aid item, but what I use is very concentrated. So this is industrial strength. You would not use this as a first aid item. You might have a bottle that looks similar, but a lower concentration at home is hydrogen peroxide, and that's when you fall down, get a cut or a scrape, and your mom puts it on you to clean up that cut or scrape, and it bubbles up. And it cleans out all those germs and all the dirt that might be lodged in the cut. So that's hydrogen peroxide, but this is not safe to drink. That's a very important thing. Even though it looks just harmless, just like water, we're not going to be drinking that. So that's our first chemical, hydrogen peroxide. Second chemical is Dawn dishwashing detergent. This I just got at the grocery store. I'm going to give it a little squirt. I'm going to give it a little swirl. Now, my question to you is, do you guys think that that is a chemical reaction? It's actually not. It's actually something called a mixture. So the two are hanging out together in the same container, but they haven't reacted with one another. They retain their original properties. So now I'm going to add a third chemical. My third chemical I have here is called potassium iodide. And I'm only going to use about half a tablespoon of this, and we'll see what happens. Get ready. Here we go. All right, so obviously we got a chemical reaction going on here. So some things that you can tell that it's a chemical reaction, you see up here. There's a lot of steam, so that means it's a change of temperature. So you can see increase in volume. Bubbling, that's also a good indication of a chemical reaction. And finally, one thing I hope you all caught off really quick is a color change. You'll see that there is a different color here. So we had blue, clear, and white, and now we have this yellow stuff that's sitting on top. The yellow is actually a new chemical that was created during the course of this chemical reaction. It's something called iodine. Again, this is another first aid item. Please be sure to check out the text below this video so that you can go to see some other links to activities that you can do at home. And be sure to like us on Facebook so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for checking in with the Sea Science Center.